Hello everybody, TheMetaChaser13x here, and I'm bringing you a somewhat brief video analyzing slash highlighting a very effective set for this Pokemon named Audino. So I'm gonna very briefly go over its typing, ability, stats, and the move set. So let's get started. So as you see here, Audino is the pure normal type, which means that it is weak to fighting type moves, but resists ghost type moves. So, that's good and bad. Just keep that in mind. Um, as for its abilities, it's known as regeneration, being one of them, and what that does is every time you switch out, it restores a third of your HP, which is always nice. In fact, I really like this ability. Um, as for the other ability, it's known as Healer, and what that does is if you're in a either a double or a triple battle, um, it basically has a 30% chance to heal any status problems that your partners have. So that can go from poison, paralysis, burn, and I think it does sleep and freeze too. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on it. Its Dreamworld ability is known as Klutz, and I think that is a completely useless ability, so I wouldn't recommend using it. I mean, you can if you want, but it basically prevents you from holding any items and uh, having them come into use. So, why? As for its stats, they're really not that bad, especially on the defensive side, with 103 HP, 86 defense, and 86 special defense. So this guy can take some hits when it has to, and it knows so much support moves as well. Like they're calling Audino the fifth generation version of Chansey, and if you look it up on Google or PokemonMaryland.com, you'll see that it learns a ton of moves. But with the set that's coming up here, I haven't really seen it be used on any Wi-Fi battles. Again, I haven't seen all the Wi-Fi battles, but it's a set that I've used, and from my experience, it works out pretty nicely. Um, as for its attack, it's at a pretty disappointing 60. Same with its special attack, also at 60. And its speed is at 50, so you won't be outspeeding a lot of things, but I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So, you know what? For its setback in its offensive stats and speed, it is great in its HP and defenses. So with that, let's go now to the set that I have in store for you. Okay, so this set here, it's taking advantage of its really awesome bulk. We're giving it a bold nature, so it lowers your physical attack and gives your physical defense a increase. Um, the ability we're going to be using is regeneration, which whenever you switch out a battle, it restores a third of your HP, so that's always nice. The item that we're going to be having, it can either be leftovers or it can be a lumberry. And in case you don't know what lumberries do, it cures any status problems. So if you want this guy to be sticking around for a while and you don't want him to suffer from poison or burn damage, then I would highly recommend a lumberry. Or if you have no worries, or if you have a cleric on your team, like a heal beller, then you totally should go with leftovers, because if you have a heal beller, then status ailments shouldn't matter. So as for the EVs,
252 are going into HP, 252 into physical defense, and 6 into speed, just to give you that one more speed point. Um, as for the moves, first one's going to be Ice Beam, and the second one's going to be Thunderbolt. And you guys might have heard of the infamous Bolt Beam combination, which is resisted by only Magnezone and Rotom Freezer mode. Uh, I know it sounds stupid there. Um, but other than that, it's really awesome type coverage. And as for the next two moves, it's Calm Mind, where you set up your special defense and special attack by one stage. And if you do that a couple of times, then you're going to be even harder to take down on the special side as well as on the physical side, be it that you don't get creamed by a fighting type move. For that's Audino's only weakness is fighting types. Um, the next move that we have is Wish, and what that does, it's like recover, sorry, but what happens is it actually takes 2 turns for it to actually work. The first turn you wish for it, and the second turn it comes true. So, um, if you have a Pokemon that is low on health in your party, then you could actually switch out Audino as soon as you use the move Wish, and the Wish would be passed off to your other Pokemon that you plan on switching in, and that Pokemon would have a mass amount of hit points restored, if not all of it. Um, that's pretty much all I have to say for this set. I don't have any more set ideas because Rykard 3 actually did a really good job by explaining the other set ideas in his videos. So check him out, guys. He's a great YouTuber, makes awesome videos, and you know what? He's actually inspired me to use quite a few of his sets in my Pokemon Black and White battles, and they have been really good. So, you know what? Like, he definitely earned my sub, and he would definitely earn a lot of your guys' subs too. So, that's basically enough rambling. I have to get to work at 6 a.m. It is 11 o'clock right now, so I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. 12 hours. Joy. Alright. Have a good night, guys, and see you next video.